furious, and unsafe. Surya? Terror? Terror? Or horror? Despair? Tragedy? Sadness? And customs? Powerlessness and helplessness. Sympathy, hatred, and exploited.
Just a couple more.
Weak, greed, betrayal, okay. The words that we came up with, unreal, furious, unsafe, terror or horror, tragedy, sadness, customs, powerlessness, helplessness, sympathy, exploited, grieved, and betrayal. Next thing we want to do is we wanted to share with you a definition that we got out of some information from an organization here in Nepal that works towards prevention about trafficking in general, not necessarily girl trafficking. Trafficking is an act of selling someone anywhere, whether within a country or across the international border and continents, to exploit that individual for financial gain. And in our presentation today, we're going to be focusing on this definition, but primarily on girls and the idea of who is the girls and the what is them being exploited and sold for sex. So next we're going to have Kandu. This is Kandu Lama, and she is the founder and head chairperson of the Yomo Women's Development Association, which is a small NGO here in Nepal, up in a village called Surmatang, which is about 100 kilometers north of Kathmandu. And I worked with the organization for 5 months this past fall with Kandu and about 15 to 20 other women in the village. And she's going to present her paper on girl trafficking.
Namaste and Tashivari to all the friends who are present here today. First of all, I would like to thank the Sakya community from the bottom of my heart for inviting me to come and speak to you all today. Also, I would like to let you know that this is my first international conference. I come from the region of Nepal named Halambu, which is about 100 kilometers northeast of Kathmandu. It is in the district of Sindhupalchok. I am Mahayana Buddhist. I have been asked to come and speak to you today about girl trafficking due to the work I have been doing with the Halambu Women's Development Association, based in the village of Sharmakan. Our project works with the indigenous women from the Halambu region. Our goal has been to improve the skills of the women so they may stay in the area. In the past, women have left Halambu in order to earn wages. Implementing skills such as sewing and knitting has has allowed them to earn an income and stay in the region. We have also been conducting literacy courses so the women will be able to communicate with the tourists that visit the area. With their improved English skills, they are able to run their lodges, sell their products, and gain independence. In the literacy classes, we also teach them basic health and environmental awareness. As the chairperson of the women's organization, my awareness of girl trafficking has unfortunately been increased. I would like to share with you today the history of girl trafficking, what has been done so far, and what we can do in the future to stop this disaster. Girl trafficking is a problem in all of Nepal, but I'm going to tell you the history from my district, Sindhubajal. Many years ago, the Queen of Nepal had a problem with her husband and needed to be away from him. So she went to Halambur. While she was in Halambur, she hired many women to be her maids and caretakers. She was very fond of the women who worked for her, so when it was time for her to return to Kathmandu due to her husband's death, she brought the woman with her. The man of Kathmandu, especially the man from the palace, noticed how beautiful the women from Halambur are and decided to keep them as Tape20s. This is a Nepali word for a woman who is not married to the man she must stay with. But she is not considered a prostitute. Once the Rana took over the country, they started to send men up to Halambur to get more women. The women were used as Tape20s and maids. The women came under false pretense, thinking they were going to be working for the queen. Later, the Ranas started to give the women to kings of India as a gift to impress them. This sending of girls to royal palace started the girls' trafficking, which has been increasingly continuing up till today. Sorry. Once the women came to the city, it was very difficult for them to return to their villages due to a lack of education, which led them to poverty and unemployment. The Rana policy didn't allow mountain people to be educated, which perpetuated the problem. Today, 90% of the women who suffer from girl trafficking are from Tamil indigenous people and scheduled caste. Sindhubajal, Nuwakot, Dhading, and Makwanpur are the most affected districts. 75% of these women are Buddhist. For the past 10 years, there has been a law stating anyone found guilty of girl trafficking will be imprisoned for 20 years. Since this law has been passed, NGOs and government organizations have been established to control this issue. These organizations have so far been ineffective for reasons unknown. Hundreds of people have been arrested for girl trafficking, brought to court with proof, but have been found not guilty and set free. Those people who have been found guilty have been imprisoned for no more than 20 days to 20 months, not the stated 20-year sentence. As I stated before, we are unsure of why those people who are arrested aren't being properly punished. Either the NGOs are accusing the innocent people or there is a corruption between the police and the courts. If the NGOs are accusing the innocent people, they need to be more careful with who they are arresting. If the police and the courts are corrupt, then the concerned organizations need to state a strong objection to this issue, which has not been done up to now. We, the people, also need to let our voices be heard concerning girl trafficking. Up until now, the concerned organizations have been doing the job of the police. They have been going to the border areas and arresting the girl traffickers. I ask you, is this enough to prevent this disaster? This is the urgent issue that we must address. If we really want to prevent girl trafficking, we need to address the issue at the grassroots level. We need to visit the affected areas and find the real reasons why the women are leaving their homes either willingly or unwillingly, and create an alternative master plan. For example, teaching them skills such as we have done in Sri Lanka, where women are able to be more independent and earn a living. One reason for our project's success has been due to the research we did in the area. We collected the data on population, educational level, local skills, and the problems of the village. This allowed us to address the needs of the people of Sri Lanka. I don't want you to think this is a large project. It is a grassroots project that has been run by the local women with 30 members, but it is making a huge difference for the people of Sri Lanka. We can make a difference at the grassroots level, but to put an end to girl trafficking, we need the government to get more involved as well. Up until now, the government has not gone to the affected areas, nor has it punished those who have committed the crimes, nor has it created educational programs concerning the issues surrounding girl trafficking. Even most of the NGOs have not done the research at the grassroots level. Catching the girl traffickers and sending them to jail is not going to put an end to girl trafficking. But we do appreciate the NGOs that have developed rehabilitation centers for the women who have been brought back from the brothels and for those who have contracted the AIDS viruses. Most NGOs are centered in Kathmandu, with more than 50% of their budgets being spent on administrative costs. This is not helping. It is only perpetuating the idea of helplessness, or as we say in Nepali, mangi khane bharo, meaning bed is full. We need the NGOs to go to grassroots level and give practical support so that people can become more independent. As social workers, we need to take a clear look at the problem, take action, and stop talking. This is our main responsibility. As I stated before, I am a Buddhist, and 75% of the women involved with girl trafficking are Buddhist from Nepal. I would like to plead to all of you who are Buddhists or non-Buddhists to take on the responsibility to give the victim to overcome this problem. I understand it is a big responsibility and a challenge. The whole community has been hit hard by this disaster. It is not easy to overcome. Friends, the next request I have to address is the issue of women who have been in the brothels and have contracted AIDS. 75% of the prostitute contracts HIV or AIDS. My concern is how can we save the coming generations, not only those with AIDS, but I have a daughter of my own and I'm concerned about her future. This is the main question. How can we save the coming generation from this disaster? It has been a main issue confronting the social workers of Nepal. But it is not only a problem in Nepal, it is a problem in both developing and developed countries around the world. Yet, in the developed countries, there are many resources to address the issue. Nepal is a small country with limited resources, and the problem falls on the shoulders of not only the social workers, but the whole community. It is a national problem. Up until now, I have not been working directly on girl trafficking, but in the near future, our project is going to be addressing this problem more closely. I plead to you to do so as well in your own organizations and communities. Thank you.
Thank you, Kandu. In just a moment, we're going to together try and answer that, come up with some answers to the question that Kandu proposed at the end of her talk. But I did forget to mention something before she started talking, and that was the visualization that we did at the very beginning was a true story and a true family that both Kandu and myself know. So what we'd like to do now is break up into your same pairs, your same partner, but join up with another group of partners. And so you'll have 4 people, and talk about, just for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and use the question that she voiced at the end of her paper, which was, how can we save the coming generation from this disaster? And then we'll come back together and hear some of what you come up with, or just in general to the issue.
we need to provide the parents with some moral education, some health education. The Tibetan nuns were astounded that the parents do sell the children, because they say even dog parents take care of their puppies, so why don't human parents take care of their kids?
Anyone else? Lucia?
We were just talking because at some level there is a choice for women in some villages, and when they come back, they have these riches, they have money, and young women not having good role models see that. And so some options, we all agree that education was really important, and to have community meetings so that the community becomes stronger to prevent this, and so that other women, young women can grow up, and young girls can see that there are other ways to be financially independent and successful, and to live a happy, healthy life, and to say no to when situations arise.
Thanks.
The root problem we were talking about, it's obviously poverty and the incredible poverty in the villages. And my partner here was saying education for the girls, so that the girls themselves grow up with an alternative way to earn their own education. One woman in the village becomes a social worker responsible for keeping her eye on the girl children.
We have an organised way of dealing with this, but I don't know how it would translate into Nepalese village life. And that is, we have what's called neighbourhood watch houses, and people who come from good families, good reliable families, who are willing to participate in this idea, they put a symbol on their letterbox, and all children are educated in the schools, that if ever they are approached, say in the street, by people that arrest them or men and wives them to get in cars, things like this, they can just go into these houses and take refuge. And I think Carla's group's idea of having a similar kind of either a woman or a family in a village that is noted to be reputable and that will support children in this way could be made
economic alternatives for the families if they don't feel like they need to sell the children, but also to educate them that the girls, when they grow up to be women, will be more economically valuable in the village instead of being sold off, and that maybe that's the only way to deter them from doing that.
Trying to think aloud. There is some kind of element, a religious element to it. 75% of the girls trafficked are Buddhists, right? 75%. So I'm wondering, it has definitely a caste element to it, caste, and a religious element to it. And I was wondering if Buddhist organizations, international Buddhist community, a Buddhist organization, I don't know to what extent the Sankirtan can do this, at least to bring some kind of, come up with a resolution or any other world Buddhist community, if it can bring some pressure on the government or on various other people, authorities.
One thing that came up for me in terms of education of the girls, it reminded me of child abuse programs that we have in America and in the West, where young children, both boys and girls, are educated in three primary aspects. One, to identify, to be able to recognize a situation of danger. Two, to be encouraged and taught and learn to say no. And three, that there is someone that is responsible to whom they can go parent, teacher, religious person, someone in the village, and that they know that they can go there and talk, that it is not hidden. And very young children can be worked with very sensitively. The culture itself will have to find out how to do that.
Little closing activity, and when Lexi asked me to do this presentation, I wasn't completely comfortable with presenting on the topic because I by far consider myself an expert on the topic, and that's why I asked Kanju to come and present with me. But I did feel a responsibility as a woman when she asked me to present whatever I knew, because I really believe that it's an important issue to get out there, and to have an international group of women here that can hopefully spread it out when they leave here. I really felt that it was worth it. So for the closing activity, what we thought would be a good idea was to get up here some qualities of women, women in this room, women across the world, and thought I'd call it Women Are, and you can just throw out words to describe just ideas of what you think about women and the strengths of women, and just get them up here. Powerful in virtue. Women are powerful in virtue. Catherine? Women are intuitive.
Cooperative.
Women are cooperative. Women are sensitive. Women are intelligent. Phelps. Women are resourceful. Powerful? Women are powerful. We've got women are powerful. Courageous. Women are courageous. Women are skillful. Women are skillful.
Self-sacrificing.
Women are self-sacrificing. Tintin?
Oh, you want to bring? Creative. Creative.
Okay, let's take caring. Women are caring. And one more. Hardworking. Wonderful. So in closing, I'd just like everyone to take a look at these two lists that are up here. The first one that we created at the very beginning to describe how you felt after you heard the visualization. Some of the words: unreal, furious, unsafe, tragedy, sadness, exploited. And then when we took the time to describe what's inside of us as women, we came up with strong, powerful, intuitive, cooperative, sensitive, courageous, skillful, creative, wonderful, spiritual, enlightened. This list comes from the outside. This list comes from the inside. We need to take our strengths as women from the inside and solve this problem here. So thank you very much, everyone.
Founded by Dr. Lam at the Vietnamese temple to light lamps at the Maha Devi temple tonight at 8 o'clock. So everyone is invited to join us. We can go on the buses to the Maha Devi temple, and afterwards he would like to offer us tea.
That's it. We'll meet again at 5 o'clock, I think, the chance. Thank you.
And you have on a picture.
And then he's doing records. All right.
So I can see you? Okay, fine. Well, then this one too. That one too? I'll be the photographer. Yeah. Oh, for the nuns. Okay. No, I won't either.
여자 영도 현아 영자르게 달시도와 항사도 인경국을 안숙정절묘 산해제왕 영소멸 토지철용 삼보 산식육상 증상 준동함령 기한 세상행 도살도 국경은 성살바야 마반야 아밀라무 서가모니불 나무 서가모니불 나무 샤본사 서가모니불 현재